That's what I'm saying.
It
You
could,
can go, but you can go to the
but-
club. You can go to the club every weekend, and that one weekend you found that girl that does not really club,
I get that.
and you can sense
I
it.
get that, but to double down on finding yourself is when are you going to step out the box and try something new to figure out what actually cements you
You
as a
don't
person?
need to step out your box and find something new. You need to change the way you view things. Most people won't change the way they view things. Most people's answer are right in front of them, and they don't want the answer.
I get that, but sometimes you have to step out your box to view things differently. You don't understand when you're stuck looking at the world the same way.
Yeah.
You don't understand. You've been looking at it at an upside down angle until you started looking at it differently. So yeah, you can look at things differently.
Yeah.
But try something new. Like, you need to learn new parts of you. You can't go to the same things and same scenarios and same settings every single time and expect something new of you to erupt every single time. Like, that's not the case.
I disagree.
I
I think you can go to the same.
I-
I can go to the same grocery store, the same club, and the same clothing outlet every single day. If I was only looking for that, I was only gonna find that. Most people don't be looking for that. The reality is most people are delusional. Most people are delusional on what they think is for them.
which is why I think you should do more stuff to get out your delusion. Like,
I mean, I'm not saying
I
that can't.
understand
I'm not saying that
this
can't help.
argument is going to be a 6-9 perspective
Okay.
where we're looking at it from two
Two different
angles.
angles. Yeah.
I get that. And we're both going to be saying some factual shit,
Mhm,
which is why I don't want you to say anything different. I
Mhm.
want to double down on what I'm saying, just how I think you
Go
should
ahead,
double
go
down on what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like if you don't, like, me growing up in Hartford, right? Prime example. Me growing up in Hartford, right? I had a crush on an older woman when I was younger.
How old?
It was probably at least almost a decade difference.
10?
A 10-year difference.
How old were you and how
I
old
was
was she?
in my early 20s.
Oh, that's not bad.
But in your early 20s, it's a big difference.
20 what?
I was like 22, 21.
And she was 32?
Yeah. That's a big difference.
It is.
It is a big difference
Yeah.
in that perspective.
Two different spaces of
Yes.
life.
That's
yeah.
a whole. So I had a crush on her, right?
Yeah.
Other people in where I was at had a crush on her too. But you know what made me stand out? The fact that I was able to speak to her about life from a different perspective. But you know what also boxed me in at the same time? Because I was unwilling to step out of my comfort zone to see life from a different perspective. She told me I can be better than what I was if I actually just separated myself from where I was. And I didn't believe her. I argued her down. I was like, no, you're wrong. I'm good where I'm at. I'm still learning new things, right?
Yeah.
Then life happened.
Yeah.
I was forced out of my situation.
Yeah.
I started looking at life differently because I was forced to. And guess what I realized? She was right. And I'm only speaking from my perspective.
Are you saying that in past tense as in a future?
In
like
foresight. In foresight.
Yeah, hindsight.
In hindsight. I'm speaking that in hindsight.
Got you.
So based on what she was telling me, yes, I was evolving at a slow rate in the system.
But at that
where I
time,
was
could
at.
you not understand that?
I did not understand that.
That's my point.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes we don't understand it until we step out of where
But
we're
people
from.
don't understand it because of the setting. I'm saying people don't understand it because of the way they view things.
But your setting is a huge reason why you view things the way you view things. It's the whole psychological thing versus nature versus nurture.
I think a setting can help you not advance sometimes.
Not sometimes,
But-
most times.
Okay, I'll even agree with
gotta
that.
understand,
I'll agree with that.
We can't
Hold
speak
on.
on us being an anomaly.
Hold on. Let me. I'll agree with that. Let's say most times people don't change because of the settings. I do agree. I'll agree with that for now, right? For the argument, right? But 9 times out of 10, if you still didn't change the way you look at things, it wasn't the setting that changed the thing. Because you got to remember, like, I was clubbing back then too. Like, I was doing all the same things that I used to do prior. Now, at some point, I had to look at things different.
I get that. Right. Let me ask you this.
And the reality was I couldn't change my setting because of what I do.
But how did your woman play an impact on how you look at things differently?
Sometimes it's just, once again, what I said before, like the reality of somebody being who they are. Like, she was who she was. It wasn't a lie. It wasn't a joke. It wasn't like, oh, shit, somebody tricked me. It wasn't like, oh, every girl say that, but she ain't no different. It wasn't that. It was everything opposite. It was like she said she was everything she said she was. She proved everything she said she was. She was everything she's like, you know what I'm saying? And when somebody is 100% just them, like, that makes you look at things differently.
guess what you just proved to me as well too? You changed your setting.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Because the person you chose to be with is your new setting. The person you choose to
But I still was in a club. I still was going to the bar.
I understand that. But now you're going it with the idea of being with this person. Your entire setting
Yes,
changed.
that's what I'm saying.
Your entire setting changed.
The person can change. That's what I'm saying. The way I looked at this.
I understand how you look at it, but in reality, your setting changed. Because now you have other factors that's contributing to how you look at life. You gotta understand, your setting is not just limited to the places you go to. Your setting is.
I'll agree with that. If you're gonna say it that way, I agree with that.
Your setting expands to who you surround yourself to as well too.
I'll agree with that. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
If you base it that way,
that's
I
what
agree
I'm saying.
with you.
Your setting changed, and I don't want to limit setting to just a place and person thing.
I'm saying setting as place.
Yeah, that's
You're
what I'm saying. Yeah, to me,
not
I'm
only
speaking
place.
on a broader aspect.
I agree.
Like
with that.
to me, you change the person you want to be around because now you can't even allow yourself to be around other people because it's gonna, in a sense, disrespect the person you're with.
You don't entertain
because it doesn't feed your soul anymore.
It doesn't even come up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's not even a thing.
It's not even in sight at all.
Yeah,
So
that's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. All right.